M2 truck Chevy T10 1973 gets new shoes. Which shoes, you ask? Some 12mm Viennas. Let's go. Let's do this. Right. Hope everybody's doing well. My name is Danny. This is AC Custom. We are going to wheel swap this Chevy M2. We're going to do here together. I have not done this truck before. At least I don't think so. Let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy here. Just a few days ago. It just arrived in the mail, by the way. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. M2 is really does a really nice job with their cars and the trucks and all that good stuff. But today, this is not the star of the show. Today, this is the star of the show. Our 12mm chromed out Viennas. All right, normally you would see these on maybe different cars. I've seen these in Mercedes. I've also seen these in like Suburbans. But tonight, or today I should say, we are going to see what's it gonna look like if we used this bad boy here. All right, we're gonna do a live together wheel swap. Wheel swap among friends. My name is Danny again. This is AC Custom. What we're going to do first is we are going to unscrew this off the base. Let's take this off the base real quickly, just like that. All right. And guys, if you have any questions, please go ahead and put those in the comment. Let me know what cars you'd like to see me swap, which style wheels you like to see. This is a bit of a dually. We're not going to use a dually. We just hope that those wheels will fit in here. So we're doing this together for the first time. Let's see how it's going to look. If it looks any good, you guys will tell me, I'm sure. Let's see how it's going to look. So let's just go ahead and unhook that base. Try not to lose the little screws, guys. The screws are key. We don't want to lose those. All right, let's do it right there. Really simple to swap. Now normally I would not unscrew or open up the cars this way. Normally I would just remove by cutting the wheels and just installing the new ones just like that. But we're not gonna do that today on these, because these right here, they come out so easily, and sometimes you do a better job when you actually take them off, just as so. All right, so now we got this nicely open, unscrewed. The base is here. All right, easy to put back together. You just gotta put the screws back. We're gonna put these to the side right now. Make sure you don't lose those screws. Get these wheels out of the way. Now we're gonna deal with the new wheels. These are 12mm Viennas. They're roughly 12mm when you put the tires on. All right, so they're about 11mm plus the tires, roughly 12 by about 5 to 5.5mm wide. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these out. Here we go. Just gonna remove these supports. These are by the way, these are resin 3D. If you haven't noticed yet, these are printed, freshly printed right here. Alright guys, so these are the tires. As you can see, one over here failed, so we're not gonna use that. Obviously, we're gonna rip that one out. These are roughly close to 12, about 11.8mm. That's what these tires are. So that's what the end size of the wheels are going to be. So we're going to get these tires out like so. Remove in the wheel. Okay, it's just basically you just got to line it up properly. Let's see if it fits. Sometimes it doesn't fit right away, but if you go through the back end, it should fit a little bit easier. There you go. All right, so here we go. There's one. All right, so by the magic of video editing, we got all 4 of them very quickly done. Here we go. These have the tires on right now, as you can see, nicely chromed out. Again, these are Viennas, 1/64 scale. All right, now let's see. We're gonna need axles, right? Because the axles we're not gonna be reusing these axles. Although these are pretty nice axles, but they're not gonna fit. They're a little bit thicker. So we're not worried about them. We're gonna cut new axles. Let's go ahead and do that. I have here some music wire that I use for pretty much all my wheels. That's pretty short. You're probably not gonna need all that either. All right. Let me see if we're gonna need to do a little bit of drilling on these. Maybe a little bit. Now, if it's a little too tight, or the axle does not fit, what I recommend doing is just grabbing a very thin drill bit, just kind of going in. All right, so now that we got the axles cut, we recommend a tiny bit of glue. All right, this is just basic crazy glue here. It's really just to make it stick to the tires here. Much better because of the resin. It doesn't always just kind of inserts in there. Now, if you don't want it to move like this, what I suggest is just center it as best as you can and then drop a little bit of glue inside right there. Just like that. And that's gonna keep it from sort of moving around. You're gonna have to let it dry a little bit. So let's do that. All right, so let's see if this will fit now. This is an interesting part right here. Let's take a quick look. All right, let's take a look. See if the fitment works. I mean, obviously it's not a dually. If it was a dually, I think it would be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing in the rear. But the wheels are really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and pop back the... All right, here we go. Here's the final review. 12mm chromed out Viennas, old school vintage style wheels. So basically what we did is we took out these smaller style dualies that it came with. These are nice, and we give it a little bit more of a, I don't know, vintage look, I guess you could say. Thin tires, chromed out look. It's nice if you lower it, it becomes really nice. All right, it does roll. Go ahead and hit that comments, hit the like and subscribe, and let me know what cars you'd like to see next time. Until then, my name is AC Custom. Thank you. See ya.